Okay, hopefully that did the trick. Now can you hear me? Can you hear me? Cannot hear me. Okay. All right. We're going to fix this. I think that came from me switching stuff at the very end here. Okay. That's on. Settings. All right. Let me figure out what's going on here with the audio. That's not working. How's that? Anything? Yes? Yes? Audio is fine now? All right. All right, all right. Okay, well, let's get the pre-show started. Hey everybody, this is Bryan Hogue. Welcome to the Chiller Night Live pre-show from 8 p.m. Eastern Time until a little bit shy of 9 p.m. I, Bryan Hogue, talk to you Chiller maniacs out there about the scheduling of Chiller Night Theater and Chiller Chat that will be coming up here at 9 p.m. on Stream TV. So tonight is a bit of a different episode. It's kind of neat because I'm combining Chiller Chat with the Chiller Night Live pre-show, which means I'm going to bookend the Chiller Night Live pre-show with Chiller Chat with the first 15 minutes are going to be the pre-show and the last 15 minutes will be the pre-show. And right in the middle will be Chiller Chat. I'll be talking with Diane Withrow about the Midnight Monster Party. So don't want to miss that. All right, so wearing a few hats here tonight, but they are all host. All right. Everyone's saying good evening, good evening. Audio is fine. Okay, we had a few issues there. That came from me switching everything at the last minute, but I'm glad everything's working out good now. Z Brooks, hey Brian, hope all is well. I can hear you on YouTube. Great, great. All right. Bob Books, yes, audio is good. Cassandra says, pop the champagne. All right, that's what we like to see. Corpus says, humans and others. Hello, hello, Corpus. Tom says, your set looks rather streamlined tonight. Streamlined? Is there something... Does it look a little different? It's going to look a lot different here at about a quarter after. Glamfang says, that explains the stylish jacket. You know what I did? I went and I got this jacket. It actually has, I mean, if it was close enough that you could make out the colors, it actually has a blend of blue and black. And I thought, well, that's kind of neat. I got this for Chiller Chat. And I wore it down to Gross Fest. So I think this will be the official Chiller Chat blazer, a jacket. When I do an episode, I'll probably do that, just to keep a certain look. I remember Tom Savini saying for a Chiller Chat episode, he says, yeah, you look kind of like a banker, you know, right? So, okay, well, I'll kind of mix it up a little bit here and look a little less bankerish. All right. Tom says less cluttered. Oh, okay. Well, yes, it is. I've gotten rid of all the props and all that stuff because in a little bit we'll be sitting in the Chiller Chat set. We'll magically transport to the Chiller Chat set. Okay. Corpus is sounding good, looking good. Corpus had a birthday this weekend, or this week, so we hope you had a good birthday. Hope you had fun. Hope you went and you were going to go see It too. I hope that was a good movie. All right. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. That's great, great, great. Now, I'm going to show you the schedule. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Chiller Night Theater. The movie is The Goal. 11 p.m. Chiller Chat. My guest is Chad Cornell of EVPS, the Eerie Voices Paranormal Society. 11:30 Chiller Night Theater. The movie is Frankenstein 80, of course, last week's feature film. 1:30 a.m. Chiller Chat. My guest is Aaron Madden. And 2 a.m. Chiller Night Theater. The movie, once again, is The Goal. All right, there you have it, folks. There's tonight's schedule. You can find that at streammedia.com. Or, I'm sorry, streammedia.tv. I was in quite the hurry. I'll take that off the screen. It's streammedia.tv, not .com, okay? All right, .tv. Oh, I tell you, from the time I get up until I retire at the end of the night, I am moving. I am moving, people. So we will have little glitches like that. I'm surprised I'm keeping up with things right now, actually. Bob Book says, happy birthday, Corpus. All right, all right, all right. Raymond says, sweet 16, Corpus. Leroy says, guess who's working with me? Is it Melanie? And then Corbin says, it was fun. The deadlights are always the star of the show for me. Hey, I wanted to show you something. This is just the first rough draft of this commercial. It's going to be refined. But this is a commercial for the Harrisville Haunted House.
Ghosts and ghouls invade Harrisville Borough this Halloween season. Experience the horror this October in the Harrisville Community Park, located at 220 Wick Avenue, Harrisville, Pennsylvania, right next to the cemetery. Come experience fun and fright every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in October. And the last 2 weeks in October, come out to the scare grounds and enjoy carnival rides and browse to the vendors in the Harrisville Community Park. We'll also have a no-scare day for kids on Saturday, October 19th from 1 to 5 p.m. But be warned, the scares begin back up again at 6 p.m. later that evening for our regular haunted house. 20% of ticket sales benefit Harrisville Borough, so come out, get scared, have fun, and help support the community at the Harrisville Haunted House. Don't worry, we'll leave the frights on for you.
For more information, visit chillernighttheater.com. That's chillernighttheater.com.
All right, there was a kind of a rough draft of the commercial. I wanted to at least show that tonight, and that'll be showing on Stream TV as well. And Zebrick says, you're inspirational regarding all you get accomplished. Oh, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. Raymond says, Brian, where is your studio? That is in Oil City, Pennsylvania. It's in Venango County. To give you an idea, it's kind of in between Pittsburgh and Erie, northwest Pennsylvania. And that's where, well, I mean, it's not my studio. That's where Stream TV's studio is. And this week, I went down there and filmed that with Luke Rio, the manager of the TV station. So he actually put that together. And like I said, it's like a first draft just to get it out here so you can see it. I wanted you guys to see that tonight. And this studio is in Butler County. It's in Harrisville, Pennsylvania. So, all right. Corpus says spooky. Tom Gross says awesome. And Tom says, I want to go on no scare night. Tom. Raymond says, good ad. Oh, thank you, Raymond. And Leroy says, can't wait to see it, bro. All right. That's right. We're going to do a video of that. And then Corpus says, how's that going to work if you're there? I don't know yet. I don't know. Well, I would like to, I think it'd be kind of neat to at least set up a camera. I don't know. Maybe we can set something up. I don't know. Like I said last week, I'm making all this up as I go, folks. Shoot from the hip. Hoping I hit. All right. Glamfang says, cheers. Well done. Great promo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tom says, wow, look at all them logos on the screen now. We in big time now. Yes. Starting to look, I'll be looking like NASCAR here before long. Yes, we are on the Chop Block TV. We're on paranormalwarehouse.com. And of course, I want to make a special mention of Vicelli Pizza. They've been a huge support of Chiller Night Live over the year and so. And of course, they are sponsoring the Haunted House, or partially sponsoring the Haunted House. So very, very much appreciate that. Bob says, we'll leave the frights on for you. That's awesome. Oh my. Hey, look at this. In about 3 minutes, we'll be calling Diane. And of course, I've been talking about this over the last couple months, the Midnight Monster Party. I've been mentioning that. That will be coming up here soon. And we're going to be talking about that. It's going to be a chiller chat episode. Diane, if you are watching this, one thing I forgot to tell you is on your end, and if you're not watching this, I guess I'll tell you when I call you, but you'll have to just turn your volume down on your end if you are watching this at the same time. And there is a delay, 5-second delay, 10, I really don't know. I just know there is one. So something to keep in mind. I think it's more like 5. Corpus says, I agree, that was on point. Leroy says, I got my best co-worker's daughter with us tonight too. Her name is Helen. Big shout out to her, please. Helen! All right. Raymond says Helen. Are you getting some shout outs there, Helen? All right. So, like I said, we're going to go into a Chiller Chat episode here, which will be featured on Stream TV as a regular Chiller Chat episode on Stream TV next Saturday night. So, what you're seeing here right now is live, of course, but it will be featured on Stream TV next week as the featured Chiller Chat episode at 11 p.m. So, all right, here, pretty quick, 8:15, I will be turning on the Chiller Chat. I will give us the background here in about another minute. And then everyone's giving Helen a shout out. All right. Raymond says, are people other than Bryan seeing me? They should, because you're on Facebook. I know on YouTube, nobody can see other than those on YouTube. So, oh, Robert's with us. Hey, Robert. All right, it's 8:14. Let me go down here and switch sets real quick. Now, no peeking. Let's see. What are we doing here? Boom. Aha! All right, pretty quick here. We'll get Diane on the phone after we start this up. All right, and I will be talking with Diane, and feel free, just like you do here, to have questions. If you have comments, feel free. This will be for 30 minutes, and then we'll go back to the pre-show. All right, got it? All right, good. 8:15, time to start Chiller Chat. Hey everybody, this is Bryan Hogue. Welcome to Chiller Chat. Now tonight we are going to be talking with our guest Diane Withrow, and she's going to be telling us about the Midnight Monster Party. Now that is a rock and roll fashion show that's going to be taking place in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on Friday, October, I think it's on the 18th. And that will be coming up here very, very soon. So let me get Diane on the phone, and we'll chat about the Midnight Monster Party. All right, like I said, This portion is live, so if you want to leave comments and all that good stuff, questions, comments, feel free.
Hello.
Hello, Diane. This is Brian. You're on Chiller Chat.
Hi, Brian. How are you tonight?
Good, good. How are you doing?
I'm great. So honored to be here.
Oh, I appreciate you being on the show tonight. We got a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
There's a lot of stuff to cover. This is a big event. This is a big event.
Yes, it is. It's exciting. Where do you want to start?
We will start with the Midnight Monster Party will be what night and what time?
Okay, it's going to be Friday, October 18th at 8 p.m. The doors will open at 7. It's a vintage horror themed, like rock and roll fashion event. We're going to have a live band. We're going to have a DJ. We have some singers. We have a horror fest. We have a dance company. We have surprises. And we have contests for best costume as well.
Wow, lots and lots and lots to cover. And this will be going on until when? It starts at 8, the doors open at 7, and then it'll be going on until when?
It'll go on to 11 or thereafter. You know, they're open. It's going to be held at Cape Pittsburgh, and it's the most prestigious nightclub in Pittsburgh. It's such a cool place. You're going to love it. It's located in Smallman Street, the Church District of Pittsburgh. And it's owned by Paul and Leah Martinez, and they are tremendous to work for. They're tremendous help in helping us get this together. But you're going to love the atmosphere. Beautiful.
That is at Cake, 1900 Smallman Street. Yes, that is wow, look at that. That is so elaborate looking.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's beautiful. Beautiful venue.
I've never been down there. I've been to some of the older clubs in the Strip District in Pittsburgh, but never that one. So that I can't wait to see it. Now, who is putting this on? You yourself, of course, and then tell me who else.
Myself, James Hogue, and Jeffrey Park. Three of us.
Okay. Now the viewers there. James, of course, he's the one in the darker jacket, and then Jeffrey is with the gray jacket, and
Jeff has beard.
Yes. Now tell us about now James. Now that's interesting. He contacted me about this. Now James is a fashion designer. Is there can you tell us a little bit about him?
I can. James and I met probably about 4.5 years ago, almost 5. He was being inducted into Pittsburgh Fashion Week's Hall of Fame. And that's where they choose 6 people from around the city for their contribution to fashion, charitable giving, and community. And he was being inducted, and I was the chair of that committee. So that's how I got to know James. And we became really great friends. And we shared a lot. We're a lot alike, and we shared a lot of the same passions. And, of course, fashion was one of them. And James is an absolute creative genius. I mean, there really isn't anything a man can't do. It's a little unnerving. No, that's easy. But I have great respect for James so much. He has done so much in his career. He has an extensive background. I mean, he was a strength coaching, a trainer for the Pirates. You know, he has a strong military background. But his career in fashion has been tremendous. He's been a tremendous success. I feel like James is probably one of the most, he's probably the most fashion, the biggest fashion designer is what I meant to say, in Pittsburgh. And I say that because his fashions have sold all over the world and with very big companies. He's also had his own denim line, his kids line. And James isn't like a high couture designer, but what he creates sells, and that's what's most important. So that's why I say I feel he's been the most successful designer in Pittsburgh. And it was through James that my other partner in crime, Jeffrey Park, Jeff owns Hollywood Productions here in the city of Pittsburgh. And Jeff, what I love about Jeff is his enthusiasm, his love and zest for life, and he's got a high energy. And I love working with him, too, because he thinks outside the box. You know what I mean? Like, he'll come up with some wild ideas. Last year we did Studio 54, and we recreated Studio 54 New York, which was in the 70s.
Right.
And he came up with this idea because Bionica Jagger came in on a horse, and we needed to bring a horse down into Hollywood Lanes. Well, Hollywood Lanes is underground, so we're like, I don't think that's going to work. So it's fun things like that. We did have a horse. We had it in the parking lot. But, so he's a big thinker, too. So I think with the three of us really matched, we bring all three towns together. And when that happens, magic happens, and that's what I call our shows. They're absolute magic. They're just so much fun.
Well, I can't wait to see it. Of course, I will be there looking a little different than I am right now.
Yeah.
There
Jack
is
Shadow.
Jack Shadow will get to go down there and experience all that. Now we will tell us about the host, the MC of this event, Natalie Sugars.
Natalie is an amazing woman. She's multifaceted, talented. I mean, it's amazing. She was a 3 times Maximum Magazine model. She has her own show, online podcast that she created herself. It's Nat Around Town. It's like a Pittsburgh lifestyle show where they, go to talk businesses or, restaurants, things of that nature. And she created that all by herself. And she just recently dropped her first single called Burn It Down. She is going to perform that live at our show, which is really exciting. And what she has exciting coming down the pike, too, is she's set to release a song called Feel Proud early 2020, and it's going to be Pittsburgh's first ever rock and roll anthem. So we're excited for her and what she has coming down the pipe, but we're really excited to have her as our host. She's high energy, exciting, and you're going to love her.
Wow, and I got a chance to meet her. I think it was last month, and wow, I mean, she's absolutely going to be giving the event a great pulse. So
yes, she will.
And she's on. She has her own show. What this Nat Around Town?
Nat Around Town. Yes, they can find her on Facebook. And she has a page there, and you'll see the Nat Around Town there on that too.
Okay. All right, let's see some of the comments here. Corpus says, "Hey Doc." Cassandra says, "Hey James," and James says, "Wow, Diane is pretty." James James is watching. All right, we were talking about you a little bit ago here, James. Let's see, what else? What else am I missing here? Well, let's everyone's saying hi and hello and welcoming you to the show here. Hello. Someone's asking if they can interact. You can. I might be missing some of the comments until a little bit later in the show. I'll try to catch them as we take breaks in between topics. But okay. Tom says very nice photo. Okay. All right. So let's see. We are now Delana Flowers.
Yes. Delana, she is an amazing vocalist. I mean, she's so dynamic. She's also an actress. And she's been in many local theaters and musicals and things of that nature. And she sings a lot in church as well. But she is a very talented young woman, and you're going to hear a lot about her. But she will be performing at our event as well. Last year, before she performed Last Dance by Donna Summer, she took the roof off the place. I mean, she's tremendous talent. So we're really excited to have her back this year. She's going to perform 2 songs for us this year.
Okay, great. And as far as music goes, now you're going to have the band, the Turbosonics.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to hear them. This was James' idea to get a surfer rock band, and this band is
cool.
absolutely the number one surfer rock band in the city, and we are so excited to have them. We can't wait for you all to hear. But James was spot on when he said we need a surfer rock band because it just goes with the theme of the vintage horror. You know, it's just the right type of rock and roll music. So the Surfer Rock. So we are very excited for you to all hear them. They're performing at least 2 hours. So we're going to break up the hour, but I can't wait for y'all to hear them. They're tremendous talent.
That is really cool. The surfer rock sound. That's an interesting choice for this. I think it's I think that fits it really well. I love that I don't know that twangy the surfer rock sound.
Oh, you're gonna love them.
That's gonna be
Great.
great. Okay, now I have. We can go back to some of these other topics, but the Millennium Dance Company. What can you tell us about them?
Yes, they are the #1 dance company in the city of Pittsburgh. We only get the best, Brian, only the best.
All right.
And I mean, they have worked on many major films and concerts. Big people that come into the stars that come into the cities. They've worked with a lot of them. Very extensive. They are a dance company. They are cool, and they are tremendous. They are very, very talented, and they are going to recreate a very special dance for us. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, so I want to keep some surprises. But the owner is Tony Orlowski, and she is donating their time. They're sponsors for us as well. So we're very excited to have them on board. We appreciate them very much.
All right, great. Now, one of our very own, Diana Silvio, she's going to be involved here, and. Would you like to let me pull up her picture here? This is Diana Silvio. Okay, what can you tell us about Diana's participation here?
Well, Diana is going to produce the Horror Fest, and this is the very first for us, of course. So we are so honored to have Diana not only as a filmmaker and a producer to produce this for us. She brings her expertise and talent to the table, and we are so honored and grateful that she is, because this is very new to us. So we're excited about it. What they're going to do is have folks enter their short horror films, and they're going to submit it to Diana, and it must be in by September 28th. And then what they'll do is they're going to narrow it down to about 20, and then we're going to pick the winner. Well, we won't per se, but somebody will. The winner will be announced at the event, and the award will be given. Next year, because of time is short, next year we're going to probably take those 20 films, show them at a local theater and have a horror night. But being that we came into this a little later, we're just going to have the winner announced at the event.
Oh, cool. Okay, now if somebody wants to submit their short film to Diana, how would they do that?
Yes, they can send it to dinnergirl2000@gmail.com.
Okay, there you have it, folks. dinnergirl2000@gmail.com. So if you have a short film you want to submit, get in touch with Diana, and she can make that happen. So that's kind of neat that you're having a movie. You got a movie. You've got singers. You've got bands going on. This is going to be quite an event.
It is going to be that. And I forgot to tell you this too, Brian. Those short films will be running on the TVs at Cake and on a big screen as well. It'll be silent, but they will be running throughout the event as well.
Oh, that's really cool. I was wondering how that was going to happen there. So, all right. Now, Doc Dredd says, bunch of my friends are watching. Hey, Brian. Hey, Doc Dredd. Wow, there's so many comments. Wow. Let's see. Leroy says, hey. So glad I could join with yous tonight. All right, well, we're glad you could join us too, Leroy. Leroy says, bonjour, Diana. And then Tom Paisley says, I know that Diane goes under different names. Oh, with Diana is Cassandra Blue on Facebook. Who will be...
Yeah. No, just one name.
All right, so we have, and of course, now this is a really, really super cool thing to mention. This is a charity event, is it not?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Okay, would you
Our
like?
charity this year is Autism Inc. And autism is the largest advocacy group in the U.S. It sponsors autism research and awareness. It's an advocacy for family services and things of that nature. Their goal is to enhance the lives today and accelerate a spectrum of solutions for tomorrow. And it's really important because, 20 years ago, Brian, it was one of 666 children were diagnosed with autism. And now it's 1 in 66. So you can imagine,
Wow.
as these kids get growing and they get older, the need that's going to be needed, the funding that's going to be needed to care for these children. Because not every one of them are functional. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it is really becoming an epidemic. So it's a very, very big cause and very close to all of our hearts.
Well, it certainly is. I'm happy to hear about that. That is that's a great charity to benefit, and I just love the fact that that's connected here with this such a big event going on in Pittsburgh.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, we're really excited to be part of it.
Wow. So
and hopefully it makes some good fun. So everybody come on out. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite. Just look up Midnight Monster Party. It'll pop up.
okay, yeah. Anyone interested in getting their tickets? Could you repeat that again, Diane?
Yes, it's on Eventbrite. Then they can just put in search Midnight Monster Party. It'll pop right up.
Eventbrite under Midnight Monster Party. Okay, fantastic. Now, this is going to be here very, very soon. Are you prepared? Are you and James and Jeffrey all prepared for this?
We're getting there.
You're getting there.
We are prepared.
That's great. Well, I know it's been a couple months ago when I was contacted to participate and to be a guest at the event as Jack Shadow. And let me throw up the picture there of the Dark Lord himself. Where is he? I know he's here. There he is. All right. There he is.
Yay!
All right. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Can't wait.
But
we're honored, Brian. We're very honored you're going to be there.
oh,
Yeah.
thank you. No, my pleasure. My pleasure. I wasn't sure how I was going to do that with the haunted house going on at the same time, but I talked about that with Ava and yeah, we just made the time for it, and I'm happy that I'm able to participate in whatever capacity that I can. So
We're so appreciative. We're very honored that you're going to be here. Thank you so much.
oh, you're very welcome. Raymond says, "Don't have Jack Shadow scare the party goers." Well, they don't want scare. They better not show up.
Well, maybe I should tell them about my surprise that might scare them a little bit, huh?
I understand that there will be a surprise, or
There's
maybe a couple surprises.
Out of the bag. Yes. Suzanne and Jean Vincent, who are psychic mediums. They've been psychics for 25 years. They've been ghost hunters, paranormal researchers, psychic criminal investigators. They are going to be there at our event, and they will be looking and lurking around for spirits.
Oh, well, they'll probably
So that'll
find
be kind of fun.
quite a bit of
It'll be
spirits
great
at the
for
club.
It'll be great for people to meet them. It'll be a lot of fun.
The Psychic Vincent
We also have
sisters.
some cosplayers that are going to be there, which will be great fun to watch for our guests too. There'll be people who look like Elvira and Morticia and Lily and Wednesday, and there's a couple other surprises. So it'll be great fun for our guests to get photos with them and whatnot.
Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. James says, we appreciate it so much, Brian. Oh, you're very, like I said, you're very welcome. My pleasure. Raymond says, Jack Shadow says, or Raymond says, Jack Shadow can do the Monster Mash. You'll never know what he's going to be dancing to, I guess, when we're down there. But that sounds like a lot of fun. Wow, there's so much going on. There's just so much to this. I told you before we started talking how this is going to go so quick, and we've only got about 9 minutes left. So I understand that there is another surprise.
Yes, there is one more surprise, and I'm going to release tonight. I just got a call before we got on the phone, Brian, and Tony Greco, who is from Pittsburgh, who has the largest collection of monster memorabilia in the world, has just committed to bring to our show and park outside the original Dracula monster car. So we are really excited about that. I don't know if James got my message. I noticed it before we got on that we got this, but pretty exciting. Yeah.
That is incredible. Now, and you told me this right before, so I had to hurry up and get this picture loaded onto the queue here. But that was such a last minute thing, and that is so cool because, I mean, this is the original. This is not a replica. This is on the show, correct?
This is the original. This is the original.
That
Original
is
car.
crazy.
So I'm so excited.
I think Jack Shadow's going to win his picture by that. What's that?
I said, where can you get all this in one place? You know, Midnight Monster Party.
Midnight Monster Party. It's happening. Now, how in the world? You say you got this through? What's his name? Who did this?
His name is Tony Greco.
Tony Greco. And now he's friends with Butch Patrick, right? The guy who played Eddie Munster.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
Wow, that is so cool.
I know. It's so exciting. I'm really excited about it. Yeah. So everything's pulling together here, you know, so it's getting very close and we're really excited. And like I mentioned too, we will have Chinese auction there and 50-50, so anyone wants to bring, you know, extra cash to donate to the charity, those proceeds will go to that as well. So we're very excited there too.
That is great. I just, Tom says, I wonder how much a forensic reconstructor would charge us to flesh out Jack's skull so we can see what he used to look like. Ha ha! I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what, everyone send me the money, and I will make sure that that happens, and I'll get you a photograph of what Jack used to look like. I could probably arrange that. James says, wow, that's so cool. Raymond says, Valentino the actor. Valentino the actor? I must have missed.
Sure.
I missed what that was. But I know, sorry Raymond, I know there's a delay here. And let's see, James says, I can't wait to drive it. Oh, are you going to drive it?
He can't drive it.
Are you? Oh, that would be cool.
I'm going to fight him for it.
But I'll tell you what, as Jack Shadow, I gotta get my picture. I gotta get my picture in front of that thing. I
agree.
Corpus 100%. Says OMG in big capital letters. Oh my gosh, this is a big deal. I'm so glad when you told me that right before we started the show tonight. I was like, oh, you know, that is so exciting. Okay, now Tom says now there's a band. There's a band to get if you could, Eddie and the Munsters. Yep. Raymond says this.
Brian, if I could just give a little shout out to our sponsor, Bondy Advance Company and 116 McDougal the movie. You know, they've really helped us, and I just want to tell them how much I appreciate them. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I would imagine a big event like that would have several sponsors. So there's so much going on. That is just fantastic. Now, I'm hoping that our viewers out there, I'm hoping as many as can make it, make their way to 1900 Smallman Street in the Strip District in Pittsburgh on Friday, October 18th to go to the Midnight Monster Party. Of course, Diane will be there, James will be there, Jeffrey and Natalie Sugars, Delana Flowers, of course Jack Shadow, the Turbosonics Band, the Millennium Dance Company. Oh my gosh, there's just so many people going to be there. This is amazing. And again, I want to mention it's benefiting Autism Speaks. So great cause. Right.
And then Leroy says, you know what would be cool? A shout out to Melody and Helen, which they're listening to you. Okay, well, shout out to Melody and Helen. All right. And now, and Leroy, they're up in, I believe they're watching from Canada. So.
Wow, wonderful.
All right, so fantastic. We got a lot of, I told you earlier when we were talking about this, Dan, because we were down to like 3 minutes left. I told you there's so much, this is going to be such an easy episode to do because there's so much going on for this event. This is a big event. There's so much going on. And if you live in the Pittsburgh area, folks, I really encourage you to go and check it out. The Midnight Monster Party, 1900 Smallman Street at Cake. Again, let me put this picture up of Cake. This is really such an elaborate looking nightclub. That
yes,
is.
They must come meet my partners in crime, James and Jeff, because they're far more interesting than I am.
Wow. Let's see. Let me throw the picture up again of the three of you there. James, Diane, and Jeffrey all there. Now, where was this at? By the way,
that was actually a Cake. That was a Cake.
That's
and
a
that
Cake.
Wall is that old wall is all gold.
That's what I'm seeing. There's skulls behind you. That is really cool. Do they still have the skulls behind you like that? I mean, are they still up on the wall, or is that an older picture?
That's the entire walls.
Oh, I'm going to really enjoy that. Jack's going to really blend in there.
Yeah, Jack needs to be there for sure.
All right, let's see. Let's see if we have any, okay, shouts out to Melody and Helen. I'm reading some comments here from our viewers. Tom says, is that where they do a lot of furniture refinishing or something? Cassandra says, the Walls of Skulls is awesome. The Walls of Skulls. That's kind of a catchy name. I like that. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, 8:43. Wow. We went through this really quick, Diane. I told you this was going to go super quick, and it did. So,
you did.
Is there any last mentions you'd like to give before we call it a night?
Just come on out and see us go to Eventbrite and get your tickets. You know, look for the Midnight Monster Party. Get your tickets. Come. I promise you a good time. You're gonna have a great time, and an evening you won't forget.
Now they can get their tickets in advance, or can they? And I assume they can
Absolutely
buy them right there at the door as well. Correct?
Oh yes, at the door as well, but it will be higher price then.
Okay, and is it limited? I mean, are there limited tickets?
Well, we can hold 350.
Okay. Okay, so there you have it, folks. I mean, if you're planning on going, I'd probably get on the ball and get your tickets. So.
Absolutely.
All right, Diane, it's been a pleasure. I very much appreciate you coming on the show tonight and talking about the Midnight Monster Party. We've been talking about that on the Chiller Night Live pre-show for several months now, and it is nearly upon us, so thank you.
Thank you, Brian. It was a pleasure. Have a great night. Great
All
night,
right.
everybody.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, there you have it, folks. That includes the Chiller Chat episode of the night. So have a good night, have a good Chiller night, and we will see you next week. And there's the dramatic pause. I've cut that part. Now we're going back to the Chiller Night Live pre-show. So give me a moment to move some things around here. I appreciate everybody joining us here tonight. Let's see here. Background. Boom. There we go. So that's pretty. There is so much going on there with that Midnight Monster Party. That's amazing. All right, so Raymond says, will there be a line? I would only imagine. I would only imagine. All right, James says, great show, you guys. Thanks so much. Oh, thank you, James. I appreciate it. I'm glad you get to join us here on the chat. And then Leroy says, I wish I could go. Yeah, That's quite a distance, but I wish you could be there as well. And then Ava, my beautiful bride, sends a heart. All right. Tom says, "Ooh, I think he's going to change the scenery again." I did it. I did it. Corpus says, "Excellent job." All right. And then Leroy says, "Cheers, horror fam jam." All right. Well, I hope, Leroy, I hope you got a few shots out of that. You know, we had some shout outs there. So hope that worked in your benefit. So, wow, there is so much to this. That's amazing. Wow, lots of guests, lots of Natalie Sugars, Delana Flowers, Jack Shadow. I gotta say Jack Shadow, the Turbosonics, the Millennium Dance Company, and how about this? I gotta throw this picture back up here. How about this, folks? Boom, the Monsters car. I have to see that. I am looking so much forward to seeing that. So, if you make it out to the Midnight Monster Party, you'll get to see the Munsters car. Brad says, "Here he is. It's the Chiller Night pre-show of Bryan Hogue, starring Bryan Hogue. Now here's Bryan. Sorry I'm late." No problem, no problem. You missed a Chiller Chat episode, an entire episode though. But it will be playing. It'll be playing on Stream TV next Saturday. It'll be the featured Chiller Chat episode. So Leroy says, "Love that, bro." All right, thank you, Leroy. Like always, he says. All right, well, thank you very much. Corpus says, "Excellent job." I think I read that. I'm sorry. Well, let's see. I know. I missed a lot of comments. I know that, but it's I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't see them all. There's so many comments. Thank you, everybody. I like this one. Raymond says, "Is Eddie Munster now Neil Cavato or Cavato? That's his name, right, on Fox News?" That's funny. He does kind of look like him, doesn't he? All right. There's a new message. Raymond's got the smiley face. Okay. That was really cool of Diane to come on tonight and participate in an episode of Chiller Chat. Corpuses went very smoothly. That's the thing too. Like, I know there was a siren going on. You know, I don't know how much you guys could hear, but it's always like, oh geez, what's gonna happen? You know? But Tom says, "You always miss my smart ass comments." What? What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, I think he's gonna change the scenery again. I got that. What else? All right. Well, you put another smart-ass comment on there while I read Brad's. "This Friday will be Friday the 13th. Any Chiller Night Theater that day?" No, I hadn't even thought about that. I'll be honest. I've been so preoccupied with that haunted house. I didn't even know that. I didn't even realize next Friday was gonna be the 13th. Raymond says, "Good interview." Oh, thank you. And then Cassandra says, "Love Butch." Yeah, Butch Patrick. Yeah, Eddie Munster. Isn't that something? Yeah, he's still alive and well and making it out to conventions and events and doing all that good stuff. So, let's see. I don't know what I missed of Tom's. Now I'm scrolling back up. Or maybe I read it and I didn't. So, sometimes I'm watching this and then I'll get it, you know, like on round 2. Because there's so much I'm processing in my head at the time. I don't always catch things. So, all right. Well, I'll get it next time, Tom Paisley. All right. Looks like I'm frozen. All right. What do we got? I want to throw up that schedule again because even though Chiller Chat is done for the night, we still have Chiller Night Theater and Chiller Chat episodes coming on here on Stream TV. Pay no attention to that .com. It's streammedia.tv. I was in such a hurry when I was typing this just to get Luke Rio, the station manager, this schedule. And it is streammedia.tv. I say it every week. You should know this. Everybody should know this forward and backwards. Maybe not backwards, but streammedia.tv. Streammedia.tv at 9 p.m. Chiller Night Theater. The movie is The Goal. 11 p.m. Chiller Chat. Chad Cornell of the Erie Voices Paranormal Society, the EVPS. 11:30, Chiller Night Theater. The movie is Frankenstein 80. 1:30 a.m. Chiller Chat. My guest is Aaron Madden. Some of you may know him as Luscious Rocky Reynolds, a professional wrestler who's also a police officer in Titusville, Pennsylvania. He's going to be talking about his haunted house and his book, his wrestling book. The haunted house that the police department had last year. And then at 2 a.m., Chiller Night Theater. The movie is The Ghoul. It's a good movie. That has Boris Karloff in it. So, all right. Now, let's see. Leroy says, put your horns up, Brian. All right, there we are. There we are. Ava says, what do you got? Presto shrimp pasta waiting for you. I know, my baby cooked me a meal here. I've got some food waiting for me, some food and drink waiting for me at the end of this show here, just in time for Chiller Night Theater coming on at 9 in like 8 minutes. Al says the Midnight Monster Party looks like fun. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. Let's see, Leroy says, 'cause we love you. All right, the horns are up again. Cassandra says, I met Butch Patrick once. He had his hands on my throat for a promo photo. Oh, all right, cool. Cassandra says, my hotel Wi-Fi is killing me. And then Tom says, you're lucky it wasn't Biden who you met. Would have been a very different picture. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. All right, and then Corpus. Where's Corpus? Oh, she said went very smooth. That's right. I did see. I saw she had mentioned something here. All right. Oh, Brad says watch out. Bad luck and Jason Voorhees. LOL. That's right. For next Friday the 13th. Anybody have any plans for Friday the 13th? I know I'll be working on a haunted house. That's coming up very, very soon. In fact, let me show that. Well, I won't play the whole thing because it's like a minute and a half. But this was really cool. This was just, like I said, it's kind of like the rough draft of the commercial. But you'll see it on, I believe you'll be seeing it on Stream TV tonight. And, what the heck, we do have time. I'm going to play the whole thing. Ready?
Ghosts and ghouls invade Harrisville Borough this Halloween season. Experience the horror this October in the Harrisville Community Park, located at 220 Wick Avenue, Harrisville, Pennsylvania, right next to the cemetery. Come experience fun and fright every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in October. And the last 2 weeks in October, come out to the scare grounds and enjoy carnival rides and browse to the vendors in the Harrisville Community Park. We'll also have a no scare day for kids on Saturday, October 19th from 1 to 5 p.m. But be warned, the scares begin back up again at 6 p.m. later that evening for our regular haunted house. 20% of ticket sales benefit Harrisville Borough, so come out, get scared, have fun, and help support the community at the Harrisville Haunted House. Don't worry, we'll leave the frights on for you.
For more information, visit chillernighttheater.com. That's chillernighttheater.com.
Whoops, I hit the wrong. I thought I had the right one on there. All right, well, there it is again. I've been working so hard on that thing. By golly, I deserve to play it twice in an hour. So there it is. Lots going on, Brad says. Yes, lots and lots going on. Leroy says, love you, Horror Fam Jam. I'm out, sadly. Got to finish our shift. All right, Leroy, thanks for joining us tonight. Corpus is clicking the beer glasses there. Corpus says, later, later. Cassandra, again, my video is interrupted. Oh, you were saying something about your Wi-Fi. All right. Tom says mine too. Tom says time warp. Corpus says, I had some lag as well. I was seeing that on there as well, so I don't know. I don't know if it affected the audio, because when I'm playing ads or videos, I can't hear any of that. So, hey guys, it is I have 8:56. So tell you what, Brad says 5 minutes until Chiller Night Theater. Get your Rokus ready. Great commercial. Thank you, thank you. Yes, get the Rokus fired up, folks. It is almost time. Cassandra says, love the promo for the haunted house. Thank you very much. Luke Rio did a fantastic job on that. Like I said, it was a kind of the first draft of the commercial just to get it. I really wanted to show it here tonight, so it'll be refined a bit. And then Raymond says, later Gators. All right. Bob Book says, let's do the time warp again. I read it that way, Bob. I read it like I was singing it. All right. So follow up to Tom's time warp. All right, folks. I tell you, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I didn't know how this was going to work out with the Chiller Night Live mixed with the Chiller Chat. So it worked out pretty well, I thought. So I got to get my snowball mic working again. I think that would pick up the phone sounds a little clearer. But it sounds like everybody could hear Diane just fine. And so, once again, thank you, everybody. Bob says, oh, I already read that. Al says, great promo. Thank you, Al. I appreciate that. And I appreciate everybody joining me once again, another week of the Chiller Night Live pre-show / Chiller Chat. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I hope everybody jumps on over to Stream TV at streammedia.tv and checks out Chiller Night Theater and Chiller Chat. So everybody, thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night. Have a good Chiller night. See you next week.